Hello everybody and welcome to Honkai StarRail. Last time we landed on this planet and then had to beat up the captain of Royal Guard, whatever they call themselves. Now we're going to meet the leader and hopefully not be arrested.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silver Mane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects.
Architects?
The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Qlipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Is there any etiquette we need to observe?
Rest easy. The Madame Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madame Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come.
So you don't doubt our identity?
Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The Architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Qlipoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the Architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We don't have to help
We
you.
came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron.
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the eternal freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
The Stellarion are cast by the Aeon of Destruction. Each one freezes part of the Stellarion. Stellarions are fragments are part of the Stellarion. The freeze part of the Stellarion. We know that for sure.
Stellarons bring about different disasters on different worlds, but every world seeded with a Stellaron will give birth to fragmentums. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Let us help you.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail.
Thank you, Supreme Guardian.
It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
Okay, so she talks to demons. Got it.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's very responsible.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait, can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Alright, let's. Ooh, it's a new stuff. New chest.
Looks good.
Huh? They're not available, please access it. Oh, okay then.
Say, the officer that you were speaking to, was that Gepard Landau?
That's right.
Oh, I knew it was him. I wasn't brave enough to go over. I should have tried to stop him. Captain Gepard is wise and decisive and of noble birth. I'm sure he'd help me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I already missed my chance. Back to the queue, I guess.
That's pity. Now, what does this have? The trash can? Not remarkable anyway. I've been staring at it for a while now. It's just an ordinary trash can. What do you want to do? You try to hold back there and just open it. As you continue staring at the trash cans, they seem to turn before your very eyes. And as they no longer rest you, then just moved over. Under the lid coats kind of faint glow, sweet and alluring. The room with the trash cans turn into treasure chests. They're chunky. And it's happening again. Take a deep breath and open the lid. It's empty. Wait, reach deeper into the trash. There's a piece of iron that's scrap at the bottom. Your hard work paid off. You finally found the treasure. You turn back to your companions and see their complicated expression. You don't need to explain. I get it. They're just too great for you to resist. There's no turning back once you've walked down this path. One trash can. I have 5 hidden missions. Cheerful. Guys, you come after them. So, yeah. These are funny friends. Who are you cursing out? Okay. Scraps of paper. Scattered and covered in black garbage bags. They're torn up and evidently torn up so evenly. You begin to wonder whether this world may have rediscovered paper sorting technology. Piece them back together. Huh? Get a piece them all back together? After who knows how long, you finally complete a great undertaking. Now its tourist scraps has become a wrinkled piece of paper. There was a letter to it, one which isn't another. But that radical content runs counter to standard notions of human hierarchy. Content so scary that the letter disintegrates and drifts away in the wind that's reading it, never to be restored again. Pity. Whew. Peter rinse once. It's conspicuous and people you cannot live without it. Yeah, that literally they cannot live without it. What are y'all doing? Oh, what's this? Let's steal a book.
I want to see the adventurous moles!
I don't think I met you before. Just in the bookstore. What books you got? I'll be here reading. Let me know if you have major selections. Mythological tales of Jarlo, God of Spring and War. Oh, I'm freaking loaded. I'll take everything you got. Like this Spring of War. Can I just read? Oh no, this is analysis of Jarlo, God of Spring and War. I'll take that too. Overall fishy smell emanates from the trash can as you remove the lid. Instead of fish, you find only a fish-related flyer. This is how synesthesia works. The color flower looks pretty cheap. The first flower has 8 petals and white dots at the end. Each of melting drops of snow. Can you actually see them? Like, there was some frost. Pretty sure the kid was just straight up kleptomaniac. Ah, that's him, Delaware. One is frost, other's flame. Both carefree and exploring the unknown world. They suffer from many ups and downs, yet they're still by each other's side. Oh, I'll term such a gentleman. Blue's awesome. He's a perfect man, the kindest character you've ever heard about. He's also so sense of humor. He's thoughtful, caring, and restrained. And I got a vinyl. I have my guts here up so far. Nope. Welcome. What can Florist Basquiat do for you? What about these? These flowers come in handy. These flowers come in a variety of colors and prices, but they're all really priceless. For example, this one's named Sunshine. It's lovely. Red and yellow colors make it look like the sun. Just looking at it looks so warm inside. It's a great choice for a gift. You can keep it yourself. What do you think? Or do you want to know more other than flowers? Marquise? Our most expensive flower. Fans are behind the name. Her relative and nobleman spent her entire family's fortune to get one of these flowers. This is why it was named Marquise. To this day, it's beloved on its side. First note. This flower has 8 petals and white spots each tip, just like snowflakes. A long time ago, first snow over the year was called first snow, symbolizing harvest and joy. One shade bamboo. A more poet called it a plant rather than a flower. That said, not long ago, artists would use the long beanstalk with holes and create musical instruments. Probably. Another one, please. Sunshine. The sunshine. Red and yellow flower looks like the sun. Very lovely. Makes it look so. All peony. A very expensive flower. Only blooms once a year for 1 month. But honestly, the price is completely worth it for 1 month of bloom. Rainbow? Yeah, this is a song flower. It's colorful, gorgeous, and offered at a great price. And just mentioned. Thank you. I learned a lot today.
Mom will like this.
Ghost. That's what I read. Dang, person over here. Just 2 minutes of your time. I can save future losses. Had a sneaky killer. Dark blue hair ever come up to talk to you? Isn't that the same though? About? You've been scammed. That's just an alias. That's your victim of the dark blue scam. Take my advice. The guy's a serial scammer. Don't believe anything he says. Here, take this. It's a chart of preventing scams written by the Dark Blue Scam Victims Association. Very carefully, if you have questions, come to me. That's a question. Go ahead, I was supposed to prevent people being scammed. How are you scammed? Listen, yeah, I actually use everyone, the Pro Universe printer. I asked him how it works. He immediately don't let me know about thermal science stuff. I was just caught up with it. Terms like Pro Universe, Aeons, Parity, Anomaly, Swindlers, Lifty Source, Continuous, and everyone's scam people. I didn't believe him until he used to print money, and the two was the exact same serial number. How much did you pay? Oh, jeez. That's literally illegal, what he did. Like, printing the money is illegal. Look from the printer. Until later, after caring for the scam, I bumped into the same blue-haired guy again in the Alley Commercial District. I should have had someone guys arrested, but I was so angry at the explanation. He asked me with a straight face, were you staring at the printer? He keeps me not reading the manual and wished for the genius adventure. He offered a refund and full payment so he could find out to buy for a parallel universe printer. He also said, if the operator keeps staring at the printer, the parallel universe transition can't happen. The only way to avoid interference with the transition is to observe it with the help of another Aether lens. So you bought an Aether lens? Doesn't that sound reasonable? So I was tricked again about his apparent sincerity. Now I know that 9 out of 10 people try to associate the products with any kind of parallel universe. They're just scammers. Parallel universes actually exist. Haha, are you kidding me? It's took me to believe that. Or how you're working with a blue-haired guy. Get out. If you don't leave, I'll have the guards come and arrest you. Alright. She's too girl from everything, so you have to check. Overseas, there's a scam reward. Sooner, evidence of hateful crimes, those who suffered. Alright,
The new Moo sour cream would cost me my life savings.
but my son's hungry for pancakes. That's no good. I'll teach you how to make homemade sour cream. Just mix lemon juice, whipped cream, and let it sit for half an hour. Is that it? Oh, cool. Give it a try. Yoink. You sit on the bench. Bench are not done, but their placement doesn't take the environment into consideration. The environment is as cold as the benches in Bell Kebab. Poet starts a written in the Billabong winner. Okay then. Sure. In other words, feelings will be colorful roosts, birds sitting on a broad, which stand alone.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
Just the sponge splashed in cold tepid water. You can see your ripples at the bottom, providing the smell cleanser unit. It looks like the ripples is some sort of fishing pool. Count the money. Just where do you count the money from? And board is putting it lightly. The loads of roots are floating down there, the small coins have been handled. Moving our signs looking out and concentration. It's not such a decision, scientific per se. I understand this, but Tokyo is a little challenge. Just like that, now it's continuing through the brain gold and this profound meaning. Then your strong count of 150 and 165 coins. Is the number pertinent? Maybe. Cut it down. Then again, might change later on. I was going to make a wish. The local going to make a wish is what is there. Afterwards, it sinks into the water, producing an unremarkable reflection on the others. Recently, for your wish come true.
Careful
Long
now.
time passes, but
Don't
nothing
get your
happens.
clothes wet.
Stands up, is full of nothingness. Children for their own sunny, proud citizens of the preservation, hold your hands up high. Grind yet not against the mundane vulgarities of everyday discourse. Always remember, deep in your hearts, the teachings of the architects and supreme guardian. Seems rather than drawflips here in finished preaching. Sure. Normal it is for you to have doubts in your hearts, because when you look around yourselves, you can't see the preservation anywhere. You cast your eyes hither and thither, and nary do you see any evidence of the very existence of preservation. And yet comes this very day, I shall resolve all your doubts, and let you feel the true grace of preservation, and let you marvel at the almighty will of the architects. What is really progressing? For that, what an impassioned speech, for those architects' swords to read as allowance for life. Is it really as great as you say? If you ask me, the architects are just some empty rhetoric day in, day out. You got time for all this bluster, you got time to improve our own conditions here. The preservation and praise. I've been off for a walk and come back, it's still going? Kids these days, they never shut up. That's enough for me. Maybe I'll listen to my time off. Like, collect the child's letter. Or distribute stealing people's stuff. Then we sneak it and leave. Oh, they have cars in this world. I don't want to be surprised, but it is. Okay, what the heck is shield? Oh my good grief, that's a lot. Okay, trash. One use immediately causes a single ally to lose 15% of their max HP. Worthless trash better carry some on you. Some say that in the deep retreats of the galaxy, an invisible portal will open to those carrying a piece of junk. Jargo-VI. Ah, there it is, shields, world currency. Original currency of Billabong. We used to buy stuff in good stores. Okay. Let's look in the trash. You may have noticed that yes, there are an unbelievable number of trash cans in the city. Someone to propose to reduce the number of introduce a overall number, or initiate some kind of garbage tax policy. but it only increased the amount of garbage in the streets. Now people in the city have come to the consensus that trash cans are billboards, other than discarded. Trash can, people close to that courage. It's a trash can. Have you noticed anything worth looking at your trash can? Okay.
That's the alley that Gepard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any.
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
Look, really isn't dire straits.
It sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Poor dude. You smell a strong stench as you approach the trash can. Almost as if there were some strange, twisted, dark purple aura surrounding it. Protesting in no uncertain terms, no living entities permitted. Be that as it may, will you open it? Yes! With your astonished companions like on, you hold your breath and pursuit your attention to the can like a soldier charging into a hail of bullets. Wait, why are you so interested in reading through every trash can in the city? What do you have to gain? Charge! You have to open the lid with a determined mind. At first glance, you thought a strangely sneaky thing. Suddenly, like an old monk sitting in concentrated introspection, you reach out and grab it. However, you fail to reach enlightenment, given that your companions just ran for cover holding their noses. A pretty postcard slung on top of the trash. It reads, "Friends, you've crossed the line. This isn't something you should touch." Signed, Garbage King. There's a coin glued to the back of the card. I'm just looking at the scene so you can tip someone if you want to pass along a message. Seems like you guys have a real competitor when it comes to reading through trash cans. Why would he call himself a Garbage King? Isn't he embarrassed? Ancient coin. Is that definitely a person? Don't tell me it's a statue. Lilith, it really looks like a statue. As you approach, you see a light flicker in the guard's eyes. You, still a person. You can grab downhill. Is you Kovi, convening a silent order to go away. He seems happy at your arrival. Apparently, he didn't welcome your approach. For some reason, a sweet little voice pops into your head. How do we explore this area and this later? Okay.
Come around and have a look.
Was he yelling at me? What's new? Great location out of the city, energy and water further out. Which probably hard to really supply. I want to take one for myself. Hey you there, what are you waiting for? Waiting for you to finish. What's gonna be said? Price is unbeatable. I have friends in high places, kids from different sources tell me that this price for property will go on for the next 2 years. Go up the next 2 years. The price 30%? No, 40. To be honest with you, I'm being conservative. Actual number, at least that much. Don't look so scared, see what I mean? Try to the price low, guys. Just from the best local property agent. But there's been a hassle cancer. I probably said enough. Nothing I think about my proposals. I'll make a decision someday you can we talk? I'd like to say more about these properties. It'll be too late for you to make your mind soon. You gotta make it up soon. If you have any questions for the property, just ask me now. But that's for someone who snake art fields. I think for someone who can think long term, don't be short-sighted. Property's an investment if you want to invest. You have to wait until your house is built before you buy it. You'll get your profit margin. I just don't see you like to wait for making purchase. By the time you make the decision, the price already gone out of the league. You'll get your investor buy before it's listed, or money in years' time. Look at the shields again, the increase of gold decibels, so nice full guard mines. Are you certain about the info on the property? Of course, I'm ready for the feelers to report. Weather Fort, pretty just the last bastion of humanity. Everyone else is probably dead on this planet. Think on the details, many involved, just feel that can get any regret. I have no money. You can certainly tell you this lets you already invested. All I need is a deposit, or should I have to secure for the property? Sounds good. Yeah, it's definitely a scammer. Don't be rude, I'm live on. It's got not a single soul in the church, doesn't know my name, only feels for fraud. You're not one of them. If you don't trust me, at least you heard of Spring Fountains. Now it's ringing the bell. Right, ask around, see for yourself. I just bought 2 properties. I can't scam myself, am I? Are you the only person in Valley Blackwood sells properties? Technically the only one in the district. Even if you competitors in other districts. At that time, sure you could tell you this big client searching the area operated. I've lived with it for a million years. All day on a property, whatever. Anybody got this one out? Mailbox. Mailbox has seen better days. You think you saw someone post a sausage between 2 bits of bread here. Come to think of it, maybe they're using it as a trash can.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Gepard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the eternal freeze?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi, hello.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district.
We just got here with the suit us.
Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them? What an honor! Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Ariana wrote my team and she's okay, that's great. I like that. Ooh. Message for new repairs. And a trash can. A pretty postcard last month ago. Garbage. Stay your hand, only following. Rest per minute go through the pink pillow box trash cans. Tachalov, Garbage King, and myself. Continues, and 45 members of the cleaning squad on the back. You're confused. Even trash cans are serious business in the city. Okay.
You know what I mean.
Huh? Everyone knows about the lines in Scanner. They tell the whole truth, indeed, and land us. But it feels too much stake. Okay. That model looked like a female John. Genshin Impact. What's that? Large gear? Just decoration. charging does nothing.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
What's a geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Above beneath the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However, due to an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Why is it outside?
Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, we're not busy.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Oh. Magnetic-rel- Magnetorological fluid threshold. Rotate motors to adjust the circuit in direction to the current from the power supply to the endpoint. Repairs are complete when all endpoint circuits are connected. Current circuit. It is fixed in red and selected.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Surely not.
Do you just say yes to everything?
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Now we see our machine. You do not imagine what it might show you.
You know what I mean.
Oh wait, food. Welcome to the grocers. What can I do to help? How to buy something? Use just the photograph. Yeah, we can send this to give someone else. Also, someone in this man's place. Let's track order. Solid water. It's nice knife. Yeah. Okay. No idea what these even do. But I'll grab some just in case they might be useful later. You haven't shush no anyone. Thanks, boss. Oh, okay. Someone might need this. You journalist. This sweet tastes like the first drop of water in the cracks of ice in the river under the sapphire willow. It's all a warm festival ever. Bit of warmth and a bit of cold. What do you think the description gives you? Does yours give you an appetite? Maybe. You don't sound convinced. I understand you're saying no. Darn it, what's the point of being a free journalist if I can't use words to construct a sense of taste? Just anesthesia. By the way, while I'm talking with you, I have another paragraph here. Let me read it to you. Rich sauces, like an invading army, overwhelming the crisp and fresh taste of the salmon. Eventually, one of the fish, little no choice but to surrender in defeat. How does that feel? Too wordy? You should write a novel. I can know myself. I used to be a literary journalist. Everybody else trying to add more adjectives to the sentence anywhere I could fit them. I won't get my bonus if readers start just continuing to use subject, predicate, and object eventually allowed. The new girl came in and was better at filling words than I was. She wanted a career change. Have you read the cuisine section of Crystal Daily? I'm not out of that session. Honestly, I don't want to clean all the garbage and throw it away. I think it won't work. Local skills? Well, enough about me. How can I help you? Let's talk. Right. About food. In your recommendations. Nope, not mad at you. Just simply things facts. Blowbox not a place with a wide variety of food. The same ingredients used for years. Quite literally, every possible combination is music. Fair enough around here. So sunset, red sunset. Town might be worth trying. Not exclusive to this place, I know, you know. But you can only try the precious sound from the image district. Once you taste it, you'll remember for the rest of your life. How many you should have tried? 4,000. For being conservative, let's be honest. Hundreds of those are pretty new combinations of old recipes. Billabong and Masters it comes to naming the food. We have names for dozens of body parts of fish. We can mix and match. They can mess with recipes in no time. Got it. Tomorrow time.
Nice.
Most sure I'd say when it can be done with 10 words when you write it professionally, it becomes useful skill. Nico's better at this, so I have no objection to another position to work. Let's get first stuff not your first. Only be straightforward, won't do. The rest of the cheese sun, work on safe quarters, that's for sure. We got word to fall. Visitors. I'm annoyed. What's wrong? Oh, Lauren, what you've still just from mushroom before? Why are you yelling? Sorry, I should not have shut up at that time. I'm Ollie, executive commander of Gepard. Minecraft Technology. Who are you? Interesting title, huh? I want to comment on people's names again. Sorry. Is something you're going to tell me about? I'm not in the mood for small talk. You. What's bothering you? Let the guys know in the position to talk about it. They didn't like me and they give me a hard time. I don't know why they like this, they're trying to do my job. The person's to be in the army, so I came into the show. What do? Engineering products, monitor quality, certain projects, participate in negotiations, and assist construction vendors. Whatever you said, just choose here when you labor. So you push it for me, yeah, you know that. Whatever. Everyone's control my temper. Half of control my temper. You shield. They just know I talk. It's not normally I didn't get cut out. That wasn't too interesting.
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Pela.
Okay, guys, take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Gepard. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
Well, that was... Wait, what was the point of... Yeah, whatever.
So, this friend of mine.
This is a treasure chest. You find a wrinkle handwritten fire in the trash can, written on the top of the beautiful handwriting. In beautiful handwriting, see there are rightful rights just society. Content seems to be trying to convince people who have given up interests and hobbies due to family and other responsibilities to join the strange organization. Nice organization, care for one another, and help each other get away with family work on weekends, even weekdays. I'm receiving sense of freedom. They call it upholding our rightful rights. Oh, so they're just a cult of people skipping out on their responsibilities. Strange arrangements. Makes me a little tempted. I wish I could spend the whole day doing whatever I want. Well, what you mean spending the day sleeping in a cabin? Luggage file ramp running to the side. Unattended precious luggage. So yes, some sort of rich of not putting things up on the road. Waiting for its home, maybe shortly I'll open it and discover such a please. Take it to our city. Well, that's a whole story. Well, in some ways, it's something that seems really take out of this ride. My parents, it's certainly not here. Each close and colorless and because it's in the sorry. Trash can. A tracing paper in blue, black, and silver lettering. If you found it next to a mailbox, you'd speculate this was a flyer coupon. What's love letter? This flyer coupon has love letters since the wrong address. But this is a trash can. It reads, today is Guardian Alice's birthday. The recipient to this letter must forward it to 3 people within a day or bad luck will follow you for the whole year. I wonder what happened to this person threw it away. What's so special about the trash can? Nothing. It's plain like script just like me. And I'm good for nothing. I'm designed just doesn't to be in the trash can. I'm proud of it. Thank you. That's my appreciation. I write some stuff named Emma. I write things for a living. I'll try to block you away. Anything to help you with? Better? I'm afraid I'm just that tired of I produce less than mediocre writings and in great quantity to others. A ghostwriter, as they say. I don't qualify as writer at all, even if I wish I produce. Once I write things, what do you write? I read some horror novels, the quality of which I'm describing with the name of the genre according to some critics. Some say the novels should never have been written in the first place. For disaster fiction, I did. Some critics also apply. What about ghostwriting? Have you heard the Jarilo-VI, the fiction that was recently banned? The publisher actually is quite happy with the quality and wanted the author to make some edits to the original so they could publish it again. They did not expect the author to simply vanish into thin air. The editor has had to contact me instead, asking if I can help with the project. Ha! Tale of Winterlands with some cheap folk are compiled together. I can give you 101 I can give you 100,000 to 200,000 worth of these. Use cake for me. That's my response. Went to the job. You know how hard it is to finally get something going? I was trying to rest them, but ended up getting way ahead of myself. My letter sent me a copy and let me get the feel of it. It wasn't until I started reading that I realized that it was going to be a classic. I had to admit, I couldn't even remotely reproduce their artist's creativity and style. The editor made several attempts to contact me since then, but I managed to avoid it each time, because I just can't deliver. How would you rate it now? A masterpiece, true genius, maybe language tells some polishing, but the wild passion waved into the plot is otherworldly. For 700 years, people of Billabog have been trapped in the snow with their imagination taken away. This book reunited with the stars slip beyond the snow-covered lands. Maybe that's why they're insisted on banning it. Prior to that, within a month or so of its publication, a number of people ventured out into the snow, went missing exponentially now. Sorry, I had to feel angry. Didn't give up yet. So what with instance. News to tone choreograph. How about something else? I did consider that. Writing with true passion. My writing may be bad, but I feel happy when I'm holding a pen in my hand. Also, bring us a bill, stretch for instance. Ha! I'll be the laughing stock. In history and literature if I do that. Or it's a spinabo. I'm looking right rubbish. It claims we're in the tail of winter lands. Don't give up. Easier said than done. That's all. Keep the food. Vending machine. The rumbles. First aid device. Instantly heals down people. I need those. Health spray, yes please. Instantly heal someone to 100%. Perfect. Increase defense by 15%. Inflict resistance by 10 for the next battle. Cool. 3% energy for a single ally. Why not? Ooh, my trash can. Someone threw a book in the trash. You pick it up. Seems like a lengthy series novel by the name of Little Winterlands. You seem to have an incomplete fourth volume in your hands.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Danhung?
It's because you've got too much energy.
Burning someone did you know what's trash can? The trash cans go sit on fire. The entire trash can is deformed. With a dark layer of sorts, ash-like substance covering the bottom. In the light, you can see particles sweating softly, almost dancing. Opening the box reveals two lips have been kept in delicate balance, which either will condemn the other to be swallowed by the dark, like its black maw. Push them left, balls into you. Push them all in, take the one to the right, take the one to the left. I'll leave them be. Right is right. You take the globe. Let's do the W4. It reads, the trash I wrote should not see the light of day. It's fine, I can drop it in the bottom of the dark mailbox. Maybe someone sent you someone the Oval can help you with this letter.
Keep at it.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Gepard Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out! Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not what I was going to say.
Alright, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klepoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
So, did you notice anything?
Nope, she seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
Must have been the invisible. Let's say it's a guard.
Maybe. She's an important person after all. Maybe there were armed bodyguards lying in ambush.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
It's 100% true.
Wham.
Every year today's Crystal Daily. What kind of news is that? If media keeps going like this, Belobog will eventually be doomed. What are you talking about? Of course, who's we're talking to? Look, someone talks to himself in the street. It's like a woman in Dominic. The front page. The content paper always supposed to junk tablet level stuff. What's going on in their heads? Can you really put this on the front pages? Well, let's look at it here. Sounds so extreme. But yeah, that's only false news. Anyone who's ambitious study should pay attention to the world and think more like I do the way I can contribute to the world, due to the development of Belobog. You don't know anything. I want to give you a lecture right now. Sure. Yeah, let me show you how to use this newspaper. What did it say? Listen to this malarkey. Today, the Minister of Culture, wonderful attended. Oh wait, but it's my father. Let's look at the next one.
Wham.
Hello, Lemsons share family corporate culture, cultivating a direwolf spirit, and together translate civilizations. Reading this nonsense, what's his direwolf spirit? He's encouraging people to work in such early grave. Slums are trying to squeeze him for the labor to Lemsons confused lifestyles. It's all tricks, judging for your girl's outfit. As much as a rich kid can possibly appreciate the hardship thrown in the race, whatever. Don't get it anyway. Aren't you also rich like son of a government official? I'm not like this Lamson guy. What? What is being a son of an official automatically with someone above common people? That's an acceptable stereotype. I think you're just bored. Hey, having no problems too, okay? Never mind, he's just trying to explain to you. People your age don't know the meaning of independent thinking. You have a problem, everyone? Just comment angst, don't you get it? Never mind, it's reading the news. Whoa, this guy, check the third page. Oh, good grief. Should have his skin paint on the wrist. Overall, it seems not as the headache of cultural affairs.
Wham.
Aren't you afraid of anything more than temporary fixes? We need, you can survive the eternal phrase. Problem is, for all this busy work to get ourselves this year, is really worth it. Do I see it? The Heating Corporation can't be trusted. The Gene Guardians will step in and revamp all the system pipes. If the people at Belobog Heating can't figure out a simple problem, leave it to me. Are you going to pay for the renovation of all the pipes? How much of this confusion for a reasonable cost? You don't have to fix the heating system yourself. It's easy for armchair professional. Why am I talking to you about this? Not everyone of my age sees the big picture. What are you doing here? If you're bored, why don't you work for the heating system? Why don't you work for the heating system? Did I just criticize made fun of in the treat society while I was your best years here? Was there anything else? No, I'm just gonna go. Oh, scientists. universe, time, and space, past and present. I'm onto something. Eureka! That's right, I discovered something. Silence, answer cry, solitary. First time seeing anyone research like this. It's impossible to talk sense to people like you. Since it's a complicated matter, nothing like your everyday chores are currently too brain cells to do. You can only tell what I'm doing with your untrained eyes. Oh, no, if you can tell what I'm doing with your untrained eyes, I'll also quit the job and let you do it. That's hardly a valid argument. So someone has no clue what I'm doing with my research, science is dead. I have no time to waste. Tell me, what do you want? Or step aside and let me continue my research on the big universe time funnel. If I may, I'd like to ask, what's your cybersecurity research? Fine, I'll show you some basics. Do you know that light is particle? Yes. Good, you're not completely ignorant. All you need to know is light is particle. Terms like wave theory and duality might be too complicated for you. My point is, particles carry information. Are you with me? Go on. Light's particle that carries information. Building on that, I'm a phonics source of light, also information. That's not how it works. If one universe I came up with ways to send messages to my doppelganger in another universe knew how to interpret them, that means according to my theory that you can interpret a message from another universe. Yes, I'm trying to explain these things in terms. Certain locations are more complicated. Are you really a scientist? Of course I am. What kind of questions is that? This shows how nerds and hags that Belobog's academic circle refuse to acknowledge me as our revolution findings, so I'm making them look useless. Jimmy are always right to the top. It's only a matter of time before talented scientists such as myself who just rather funding from research. Alas, I've always been waiting for a patient to come along. It's dangerous as not go unnoticed. Did you not receive any training? Take a shot. I'll inform you of the science community today. What can you learn from a bunch of self-righteous nerds who fight tooth and nail for money and power? So you're self-taught. Try not to believe. One day they will tremble for my big universe time tunnel. You'll see. My name is Riggin. We'll go down history's biggest greatest civilian scientist. How did you come up with this? In theory, imposing a big universe time tunnel. The universe left last work. My child started 2 years ago, and I was struck by this wonderful idea of having a meal. From the very beginning, it's been the best child of all time. Well, as we left, with my task completed. Heck. Welcome to the Goth Hotel. You're staying with us, or would you like to search for afternoon tea? Let's try tea. Yeah, it's outside the lobby. Right, it's over. On your seat. This is where I grew up. I won't say I know all about the academic district, but I know history going on around the parts pretty well. Just tell me what to know if you're interested. Alright? Got some good restaurant hospitality. Have you received any special guests? That just depends on how you define special guests. Many guests say to us, they'll lots of stories. For example, a rich lady escaped her wedding and jumped out of the window on the second floor in her pajamas. No one heard from her. There's a couple in the theater, celebrities. They appear as though they're in love, but stay in different rooms when they're here for their honeymoon. This lady was always in a single room when her family was at work. She was drawing in her room. She would cry every time she finished her drawing. I don't know what she's been through. It happens a lot in our industry. We always encounter weird things. Especially when we've been in the industry for long enough. Bring some food. I was trying to black out afternoon teas, especially. There are a few desserts we can only make. You can't eat them anywhere else but the administrative district. Many young people visit during holidays, some people have fun up. Social distance recommended for atmosphere, golden theater, right? Here you can manage celebrities and merchandise. But be careful, not go in there on premiere day. For example, shows like Meet the White Cloak and Stardust Rose will make the area totally overcrowded. It's best to drive there if you don't have a car. Elise Avenue was right beside the hotel. You can take a train or walk there alongside the track. About the old Goth and Goth Hotel. Ah, that's what you're interested in. Goth is my family name. The Goth Hotel is a family business. Well, it began a long, long time ago. The Goth family used to be prosperous. My ancestors invested in many industries. Unfortunately, due to poor economics, Our family declined, especially my ancestors sold all their properties and moved to the underworld. Luckily, another ancestor of my family started empty-handed and revived our family business. Once again, Ghost Hotel was moved back to the overworld.
Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
No time on this trail.
Time to ask for the bill.
Oh, weather's pretty nice, huh?
Come around and have a look.
Yeah, so I'm just they have an appointment while I'm on break, so you can get a number I could help. I fix your change here in an hour. You just said you were busy. Of course, we're always busy. There's so many things to think about. Admin works, like my Sion's only a few minutes change scattered threads and skeins. How can I not be busy? Going through work details, and I'll bring you in one breaks. This is a lot. Thank you. Understand? I found some unsent letters. Unsent letters that falls within the scope of duty mystery party, but alright, fine, let me take a look. The trash I wrote should never see the light of day. It's fine, we can out in the mailbox forever. Let me see. This one's quite a good writer, huh? Thanks for doing this. Let's look at the letter. You can see in Mania's eyes, she decides to give a letter to herself. What kind of work do you do exactly? It's a question, my job's rough. A bit of everything. Right vital is keeping things running smoothly to Belobog. You can see that I'm unsecure of the city. I'm responsible for Gush's spheres that administrative and bring basic requests from people and telling the today issues. In that case, you don't my request? Of course, but you need to reserve a slot. Working hours are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And I'm interested for the restaurant those times. Oh, I'm currently on break. Public officials have been time is important. Platform counter 236, the floor of the courts. Now 717 on window 235, 35 on the third floor. Stepping, head to window 155 on the first floor and wait in line for proof of appointment. The formal processing ticket takes 1 month after this is made. The crowd this is a little bit of stuff when making the appointment. You're just trying to slack off, aren't you? What make you think of that? I don't blame you. Many teams are saying anything of this job complete. A job where you just clock in, drink tea, check with colleagues, start the time, waiting to get off. It's the nonsense. We use Lisa's false impressions, so grassroots officials. Our days are busy ones indeed.
You know what I mean.
Alright, I think we explored just about everything. Oh, newspaper seller. We got the news. Today's paper, hot rushes. New face into the newspaper. Yes, please. Launch causes. Raced iceberg. Hunter's from guarding premier special spectacular. And interview of daily life for Soul Warm Festival. News, news, we got news, don't miss it. Let's check. Oh, you can't read anywhere else surrounded by newspaper. Any big news lately? Good question, let me see. How about this one? Was it a man in black tell Mr. Bova? The minister when you made him. Leave a party in a hurry. What happened? Hold on, check out this one. 6 some people fainted eating a hot pocket. No harmful substance were found. How does this perfect crime happen? How, you wanna know? Are you messing with me? Huh? No. I'll tell you the answer right away after you give me a few shields. Are you for real? Yes, it was a source, I'm sure you understand. As was this. Business, just enough to keep me from starving. Selling these in the streets is hard work. It's nice if you contribute limits to my profits, even then I'm before it's influence. What do you think? You get news, I get a good meal, win-win. Good deal. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm sorry to bother you. Can we wait a time? Next question about literature. Of course. Just one of the general questions, so let's see your take on it. I'll get straight to it. I already read these 2 books. Snowplants and Tread Travels. I have no idea. What? That's pretty. Since we should plug in very good. You may guess over 6 years, everyone choose yourself. I'm Nick Ellis, Special Daily, Sorry about that, but what plans and conditions on the way to we just left the band from Taylor with Shorelands. I wonder if you can sign here, of course. Oh yes, signature goodwill, I'll give you these 7 wonders of Ballard's gift. Where can I read the tale? I don't have a copy at the moment, let's just find ammo in the districts. I consider wishing him to adapt it and send my copy a while ago. Or if you can get a look at other means, feel free. Thanks for holding all these days, thanks for the trouble. What do you need to do exactly? Simple, send the petition form and that account, what do you think? You've heard of it? No, now, why is since we spent not so long ago for us to destroy what left? We had left in our stock. Oh, pulling fur and hut 451, are we? But I can assure you there's no problem with the consonants. It's just too creative. By that I mean the big strokes honors me on the curtain, you're looking for some art. Town all worries, we may venture out without permission or from the work. There are concerns and I understand that we can't blame it all for that. No, think of me asking a favor. I'm sort of an editor, publishing bug names. Won't engage in anything unethical. I'm simply encouraging people to express themselves. If you think the knowledge should be banned after reading it, by all means, please say so. I encourage you to let them. Of course, if you don't think it's just banned, then the more reasons we have.
Careful now. Don't get your clothes wet.
This treasure out of the fountain. No, resources are cause appropriate to accept. We know inside it's public amenity. Wouldn't your conscience prevent you from doing this? Forget it. Since it's such a creative idea, go ahead and do so, but do so at your own risk. Please submit the required items. Ooh. Oh, everyone's gone. Oh, he's still. Alright, let's listen to him. Let's see if he, let's see if we get anything from this.
Nice.
Wait, is he just repeating the same thing? Yeah, he is.
So, this friend of mine.
Listen, asking about the trash. Okay. Oh, wasn't looking trash. I'm sorry, but what exactly is wasn't looking trash? What's the energy? Let's. Prestige points for your team, but each member loses 15% of their HP. Holy crap. Alright, I think it's time to wrap this up. Next time we will... Well, actually we'll rest in the hotel then and go to sleep.
Is there anything left to do?
And I finally
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
So missing a pillow fight.
Yeah, about time!
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off!
Oh, it's all nice. It's on menu. And dog.
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies. Allies of the Guardians through generations.
What do you want?
To rebuild its to help you achieve your wish.
Without a doubt, what's in front of you is a closet. It is, based on all signals going from your sensory organs, a private closet. Design, capability, capacity, tactility, build quality, and sense. No matter how you look at it, you can't possibly get every better closet. Wait a minute, sense? How is sense a measurement how good a closet is? Doesn't matter, it smells good. A typical type of sandalwood or any other natural materials. But rather more accurately cleansing scent. That's completely artificial. More of a chemical engineering. It is so alluring that you want to use get a cloth let your whole body soak in the scent. Screw it. Here we go. Yes, you're about to go in. Left foot, right foot, turn, deep breath. Darn it, why deep breath? You want to sneeze, but you want to express it. Stand firm, and then close the door once and back. Congratulations, you now merge with the universe's most perfect closet. Go in single handedly. Let's be honest, you is far reaching the state of excitement. I've seen it more time to study. Might be too dark for you. Guess you'll get used to it eventually, right? Dark Knight gifted me a dark set of eyes. Right, give it more time for that to start dark. Trust yourself. Just wait a little longer. Something's more interesting than this constructed to occur. Going to do the real deal. Wait, hear that? Someone's closing in. I'm walking the corner door. Get your genomics, Gabriel's pal. That sounds too impressive. Stats. Room service? Go out, use your imagination. Now it's not room service, it's Coach's resident devil. It hibernates dirty, unattended small attics. Just looking at innocent and vulnerable outsiders. I think they're on the post this time, after all. You're a universally renowned trailblazer. The guardian deity of the Herta space station, the Doomsday Beasts, Doom. Yep. Today's the day you pursue for good or good. Doesn't seem to be in the dark closet. The light after all there illuminates your surroundings. Wow. Room service, anyone there? Yeah, there it is. Oh, hotel devils left us out just room service. It's cliche. You'll be easily fooled by it. Your mind's stronger than the those walls by the quilp off your pair. Oh, okay. So the freaking MC is having a mental breakdown. I'm gonna come in now, okay? Now devil meet your judgment. Screw it, going all and die until devil. What the You won until devil's out banished and land is purified. The devil seems to be still behind. Take a sword for your intrepidity. Plus up the staff, get rewards. Oh. And you stole their money, okay.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to say hi.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting.
Maybe they're not here to escort
I
us.
guess we'll have to find out.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Branya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Just... Okay, well... We'll see what Commander Branya wants next time. Guys, StarRail.